Yeah, that looks good. I'm excited. I'm excited.
One thing I really love about shooting the Andromeda Galaxy is it brings me back to the very beginning of my journey in this amazing hobby, and it brings back all those feelings I had first learning the sky, and yeah, just the excitement I had the first time I ever saw Andromeda through a 50mm camera lens. It was a super special experience, and I'll never forget it, and I just kind of wanted to share this with you guys, and hopefully maybe feel the way I did the first time I saw it. So yeah guys, stick around and hopefully we'll get a good image. So M31, also known as the Andromeda Galaxy. It's actually the closest galaxy to our Milky Way, and it's the biggest galaxy in the night sky. It's a distance of 2.4 million light years away. We're actually seeing the light as it looked 2.4 million years ago. Everything that we're seeing in these photographs, it's the way the galaxy actually looked 2.4 million years ago. So in a way, our telescopes are kind of like a time machine. We can actually use them to look back in time at the way things used to look. I think that's the reason why I'm always attracted to astrophotography, and it's just so mystical and mysterious. And Andromeda is actually one of the first targets I ever went after. It was about probably 4 or 5 years ago. It's a target that everybody knows. Starting this hobby, people tend to go after what they know is going to be easy and bright, and to be honest, Andromeda is actually one of the harder targets to process, but it's an easy target because it's easy to find right down below Cassiopeia in the constellation Andromeda. Cassiopeia actually makes a giant W. If you follow the bottom right point of the W down at an angle, it's bright enough to actually see from dark skies with the naked eye. Follow that line down from Cassiopeia, you'll eventually run into this little smudge, and that's actually Andromeda. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. And using my Rokinon 135, and I bought an adapter so I could pair it with my ASI 183 MC Pro. I heard it's a pretty good match as far as the pixel scale goes, so hopefully we can get a nice image of all the surrounding gas. And yeah guys, let's go ahead. I'm going to jump in the backyard and I'll go over everything once we get out there. So yep. Alright guys, I have the Rokinon 135 f2, and I have the ASI 183 mounted on this Apertura dovetail plate here, and I have the Orion 50mm guide scope on top here, and I have the ASI 120mm mini on the back here. I'll be auto guiding, and I'm using the Optolong L Pro light pollution filter, and it's actually in a drawer right here. That I can take it in and out if I want to switch filters or anything. Andromeda actually has some hydrogen alpha in the spiral arms that if you use an HA filter you can kind of pull some of that forward. And yeah, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and get a rough focus here. So the way I do that, I'm going to go ahead and just turn on the Asi Air Pro and get it all linked up, focus on like something really far away. I think the neighbor's tree over there, so I'll show you what I'm doing here. So right here we're going to do, for the main guide scope focal length, we're going to put 0 here. Okay, so what we can do now, I can actually go over here to preview. We can do video. That gives us a live view of the sky. We'll go to gain 0, and now I'm just going to move the mount so we can see the tree or something over there. Okay, there we go. We're just going to do a rough focus here. I think that's close enough to where when we turn this thing on at dark, you'll see a star in there. So that's all we have to do for now. Now it's just kind of waiting around for it to get dark, I will have to do a polar alignment tonight, so yeah, we'll come back here in a bit and get all that rolling. Now we're ready. We will go here to tonight's best, and here it is, Andromeda. Let's do it. So just taking a test exposure here, and hopefully we'll be on it. Alright, here it is. Let's see what this looks like at this focal length. Our stars look good. They're nice and round. Let's check the edge. The stars at the edge of the frame. They're not too bad either. I mean, to tell you the truth, look at that. That's not that bad for a camera lens. Let's check this corner. Oh man, they're almost round all the way to the edge of this. Yep, that's nice. So the only real problem is down in this right corner a little bit. But other than that, it's perfect. So I want the Galaxy to be right in the center of the frame. So I'm going to click right on the Galaxy so it'll be right in the middle. The problem I was having was I'm so used to having the ASI connected to my telescope that, yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, perfect. So I was so used to having it connected to my telescope, and you need 55 millimeters back focus. So I was adding the 55 millimeters on and then connecting it to the camera lens and then trying all different combinations of extension tubes and all that when I didn't even need extension tubes. All I needed was just to screw the camera onto the adapter, and it worked like a charm. Everything comes to focus now, and this is the test run. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and come up here to my auto guiding. I'm going to turn it on. Yeah, guiding looks good. And that'll settle back down even lower than that here in a minute. Yeah, there it goes. So now we're ready. I'll go over here to auto run, and we're going to reset our progress, and we're going to just exit this, and we're going to add a whole new plan. I'm using the L Pro light pollution filter, so let's just go ahead and shoot 5-minute exposures so we can really get those outer edges. We're going to click OK. 5 hours, 1 minute. We actually have more time than that, so we're going to go ahead and go to, we're going to do 100 of these. OK. 8 hours, 23 minutes. And go. So we'll check the exposure here in a minute and see how everything looks after the first exposure. I gotta go plug my phone in or it's gonna die. Ah, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Damn, I got the whole galaxy finally in one shot. Perfect framing. It's great. And we can actually do an auto stretch here just to see it a little better. Move that over, darken that up, and we'll bring this up.
Yeah, guys, that looks good. I'm excited. I'm excited.